So, we was talking about Shannon earlier. A lot of people be geeking out over this. Said addictionhelp.com says in 2019, one study found that 11% of men and 3% of women reported that they were addicted to pornography. So the question I have is, we're gonna get some slides to kind of ask this too, is do you think that that's a big problem in America, is pornography? We talked about this at church too. Say a lot of people struggle with this. They just don't say it out loud, but internally, because they said on this site that porn makes more than all the pro sports combined in a MLB, NBA, and NFL. It makes more than all that combined. Pretty crazy, but for real though. And go ahead.
No,
you believe in the stat? You think that stat off? We think it's pretty close. Could be more. They're just not talking to everybody. It could be more.
That stat that they say that was in the U.S. That was just a stat.
Yeah, it's in 2019 too. But yeah, 11% is a lot of people too, though. For men, you know.
Hey man, wasn't it during COVID?
Hey, even before that though. I mean, before it still probably was tracked.
Wasn't it during COVID? They were just doing tests, man. That's
a lot of people struggle with it, man. Like if you're in Walmart and you walk into Walmart, you gotta think about how many people has been exposed to accidentally or watched it on their own merit. Porn, you know what I'm saying? Probably a lot. It'd probably be crazy, you know what I'm saying, if you did a study like that. But
you my friend, that's fake news. Fake
I know, right?
news.
Did you watch the debate? You watched it?
No, sir.
No, you gotta watch it with Godfrey podcast. That's what you gotta watch the debate on. He was doing the billions. I've made billions with the big
fake news. Like certain studies like that, they can just you can do studies and stuff like that, but man,
when you live in the hood, man, when you live in the hood, it's a way higher number than that in the hood. Like if you went to the inner city, it's a way higher number than that probably. Unfortunately, but yes, it's a way higher number than that.
Like you can do a study, but if they say okay, we did it in the U.S., now that might be different, but just doing a study,
you know, overseas, it's even worse. It's even worse, bro. Man. Overseas. Some people, that's their economy over there, you know what I'm saying? That's how they make money, so it's pretty crazy. Yeah. In the online age, the digital age changed the game. That's what really changed the game, too. Let's go on to the next slide. It said regular people exposed to porn, either A, by accident, B, incidental, or C, careless behavior. Which one you think, if you had to pick one? I think all three. You can do all. I can give you a scenario for all three.
Man, if you get exposed to porn, you were looking for it.
Okay, I can tell you accidental. Some people, they're not looking for it. You know how some people used to meet up before they go to school.
Mm-hmm.
You go meet up over your homeboy house or something.
Mm-hmm.
They say, "Hey man, look what I found, man. Let me show y'all something real quick." Nobody's asking for that.
No,
I've seen that happen in real life. It's like, "Hey man, look what I found, man. Look what my uncle had in his room, man." And he's like, "Oh, wait a minute, man. Nobody wants to see it too early. What are you doing?" That's accidental. Incidental, yes, you going to look for it now. You know, accidental, you know what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Look, yeah,
you looking for it now. It's like, wait a minute.
I think
or accidental for kids now, right? You know, when we came up, I'll give my age away, 41. When we came up, it was either tapes. It was tapes first, and somebody had the careless behavior, leave that stuff out, and the kids find it. Careless behavior and accidental. It's kind of like A and C. And then as we got older, it went over to DVDs, right? Bootlegging DVDs and stuff. You can probably find on every corner, every gas station. If you ask for it, they give you the black. That's why I don't even like them black paper bags they give you in the gas station. They used to be those little porn sacks back in the day. And then when the cell phone came out and the internet came on the cell phone, oh my God, it went crazy after that. Kids can type in the wrong thing and it'll pop up like accidental typing in something. You ain't supposed to just type it in an acronym and something will pop up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? I can't agree with it. Cause man, we used to download music. Man, this is not what I downloaded. This is nowhere near it.
I mean, words that you say that you think it's a regular word, it may sound crazy to a whole nother crowd of people. Like, what's the soda that's at the gas station? The oatmeal cream pie. That to us, that sounds like something you buy in the gas station. Somebody else, that may sound something different. You know what I'm saying? The whole game changed. You know what I'm saying?
But like I say, it all depends on what you've been exposed to and who you've been around.
Yeah. And then when you think about it too, I didn't even put a slide on it, but when I think I'm giving away our age again. I had a StarTAC phone. I used to want a StarTAC phone, but I remember when I went to go get the StarTAC, they just started coming out with the camera phone, the Sony phone. You remember those phones, the Sony flip phone?
Yeah.
Dude, parents can say all they want to say, but there was a lot of daughters out there sending some crazy pictures. That's all I'm saying. It was some sons out there sending some crazy pictures of girls too. They was sending crazy pictures to each other. It was crazy.
Yeah.
You be on your phone type, whoa, whoa, okay.
Whoa. Wait a minute, he didn't record a free dick on the Matilda tape.
Man, boy, that camera phone changed the game too. That kind of changed the game too. But incidental and then careless behavior, man. Let's leaving stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Like some family members, they careless with it. They just leave stuff out, and the kids expose themselves to it. And we finna get into that. The effects. I know I dealt with this myself. I had to overcome that. The effects porn have on people. Alters reality.
Yeah.
It can make you think that it goes this way and it's not realistic. It goes that way. You can form that reality in your head like, okay, they do happen like that. I do meet her, talk to her for about 5 minutes and then, you know what I'm saying, it's going down. No, it don't work like that in real life. No, fool.
You going to jail. Man.
You going to jail. Develop preferences. I seen this on Dr. Umar. I should have got the video. He said, the more that you have sex out of wedlock, the more you start to develop sexual preferences, and you bring that into your marriage, and now you're having preferences versus a person who may not have had as much sex as you have. They haven't even got to that point of having a preference yet. Yeah. So that can put you at a disadvantage, depending on the situation that you're in, you know what I'm saying, having preferences, Yeah, I need you to turn and pull your leg up and contort your head, go do something crazy. Hey, where'd that come from? You know what I'm saying? Oh.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, though, bro? What do you think about that A and B so far? What do you think about that? Alter reality and develop preferences.
Yeah, I mean, it's all like you say. You can watch stuff and you really think that's how it's gonna go. But if you've been around it long enough, you'll know that is not how it goes.
Some people, man, they can't handle it, man. Some people, it's kind of like what I was telling y'all earlier. You have to be careful about what you pick up because you might not be able to put it down. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And some people, man, they pick it up and it really alters their mind. Like they can't really get away from it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
like if you have a high imagination, like if you have a vast imagination, porn is dangerous for you. Don't do it. I'm telling you, young person, anybody listen to me. If you have a vast imagination, don't do it. Don't look at porn. You shouldn't want to look at it at all because it's gonna mess you up. You know what I'm saying?
And then, it like I say, it's that first time gonna change your life. First time change your life.
It will. And another thing, unhealthy expectations. You definitely develop unhealthy because you think like, hey, I should expect this from like, man, they're not normal people. People that do they're not normal people, man. They not normal people, man. You know what I'm saying? You thinking pull it off. You think you can?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm crazy enough that I've tried it too. You try to do it all week, the whole week, and you realize like you're a human. You're not a cyborg. Sometimes you may feel like a cyborg when you're in your 20s, but you're not no cyborg, man. You're gonna find out real quick. You know what I'm saying? And then playing around out here in the streets versus playing around in a controlled environment, you get that package. Or they say that you get that house in Vegas, man. You know what I'm saying? You want that house in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, was it in Houston? They had the epidemic down there. In Houston, something like that.
Yeah,
people was getting that house in Vegas.
Yeah, but I think it was like I think it was, you know, they manipulated the numbers, but yeah.
And see, that's the when I tell young people, that's the thing that they'll try to say, don't judge me, don't be picking on me or something. But when you have sex out of wedlock, that's one of the most the babies are that you shouldn't want to have babies out of wedlock, but there's nothing wrong with that. But it's a part of just having a broken home. But the risk is getting something that you can't get rid of. That's the risk.
And
you know
yeah.
Because you don't want to have kids out of wedlock. Nobody wants that to happen, but they do happen. But you can recover from that. But getting that house in Vegas, man, man.
Yeah,
everybody ain't Magic. Everybody ain't Magic Johnson, man.
Don't got magic money.
Happen.
You ain't got magic money.
You're not gonna own a Starbucks if you get it. You're not gonna own a Starbucks. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, and you got to be mindful. But even if you're not doing nothing, the person that you're with, you know, they might be doing something. So you got to be careful also.
Yeah, you do got to be careful, man. I say, like you said, like if you've been in the game, you've been in the streets, you kind of have a discernment for personalities, not a person. That's what people don't realize. Everybody has a pattern, and you display your pattern. You don't even see it. Other people see your pattern. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You got grimy people, you got sneaky people, and you just got flat out the people that just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Then you got people in between those. You know, they're kind of mixture of the two. They're hybrids. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So,
man.
Yeah.
Like, and people got to be honest with it. That's all. Just be honest with it.
Yeah, and then you don't want to take unhealthy expectations into your marriage. If you want to be married and you've been watching porn, because you're gonna think your wife can do that, and she don't even watch porn. I don't even know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about that too. I know I'm gonna speak from my experience. When I was younger, I watched porn. I wasn't addicted to it, but I did watch it, and because a lot of kids, you don't really get the sex talk. You're not taught about sex. So that's almost like your lesson, but not the good lesson. That's not the best way to learn about sex at all. Not at all.
Yeah, that
it will affect you. It will change your how you look at life, your outlook on life. If you consume too much of it. So that's why it's best not to consume it at all. You know what I'm saying? Having to go cold turkey and just break from it, I had to do that.
Yeah.
I think when I started going back to church and getting my life together, developing my relationship with God, that's when I started getting rid of it. Just really start carving it out, because sometimes it can be a lot to overcome, man. You know what I'm saying? So you watching it, you almost watching it like you watching TV, like the Seinfeld. You can make jokes about it and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think I ever would take that over an actual woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. Some people get to that point, but I never climbed the Mount Everest of porn, looking at porn. I ain't climbed that high. You know what I'm saying? Some people do though, you know what I'm saying? But and most people in the hood, I'm gonna say about 70%, they either get exposed to it directly or indirectly. They get exposed to it. Because sometimes some stores, like I say, you can walk into some gas stations in the hood and it's right there in the glass counter. You know what I'm saying? The pictures and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Next to the ashtray.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or the dude sat at the gas station bootlegging it, man. What was the dude that used to have an escort? They used to call him Helicopter Man or something. He used to have them little toy, the little model helicopters or something. He used to have like an escort with some sound in it. Yo, man, you want to buy some CDs, DVDs, man? You know what I'm saying?
Got 5 on 1 if you need it, but
boy, yeah. But yeah, porn definitely is affecting society, because, like I say, if they saying all those, they get so many billions of people watching. That means that most of the people that you run into has either indirectly saw it or directly saw it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what
Most of people.
Yeah, you probably have to bleep this out.
What's that?
What dude say? One comedian, he said, now think about it. Every hand that you done shook.
Oh man, for real.
I'll leave it at that.
Boy.
What the hell?
You got OCD, man. If you got OCD, man, boy, definitely ain't for you. You don't want to shake nobody hand, for real.
For real. Yeah, I'll pound your elbow.
Boy, a fist bump. You really don't even want a fist bump.
All right, next slide.
Yeah, next slide, man. But kids, stay away from porn, though.